Hello! Welcome to my very long-awaited YouTube channel! Alright, so today we are going to be talking about my top 10 favorite beauty products and my drawers open. If I mention something that I really love and you don't love it, it might not work on you the same way it works on me. Obviously, that's how it works for all makeup. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Alrighty, so starting at number 1, for sure, this isn't like my top one, but just like one of them, has to be my Fenty Beauty highlighter, because who could go without these? If you have one, you literally know how amazing they are. And I'm not just saying this because it's Rihanna. Obviously, I love Rihanna, but this honestly is a really good highlighter. I've already used most of that side. This is in the shade Mean Money and Hustler Baby, and it's the Killawatt one. So yeah, this stuff is really good, and I feel like the one that I got really matches my skin tone really nice. I mean, there's a more subtle side, and then there's a more like in your face side. Yeah, so that's the more subtle highlighter. Let's see if I can get some of the more blinding one. I might not be able to. That's the more blinding one. So obviously you can see that for what you're paying, you are getting your money's worth. And don't mind my one nail, sorry about that. Alright, so moving on to number 2. I feel like this, if almost every YouTuber made a top 10 favorite makeup or top 5, like this would definitely be in it because everybody loves this. This is a Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and mine is still in the box because I hate when I see people's, and obviously the package is like, you know, like this velvet kind, but I hate when I see people's and they're so dirty, and I'm like, no, the velvet, it's so pretty. So I keep mine in my box so it doesn't like get everywhere. Mine is not that new, but I mean, it's hanging in there. Like, I do not really have any like dips in them or digging, and I use this all the time, so it's really good. Doesn't really have that much fallback like the other one, which was a big thing on YouTube, a big problem for a lot of people, which I could see why. That's, I mean, kind of a big deal if you're paying a lot of money for these palettes, but the only one I really do have like a little bit of digging in is Primavera, and that's the gold shade, and that's because I love gold and I use it every single day. I used it on my eyes today, and I haven't even taken off the little thingy on the mirror because I want to savor this baby as much as I can. It's too expensive not to. Like, you just can't pay $40 something, don't remember exactly how much I paid for this, and just let it get all dirty and gross. Like, you want to show it off. You want to be like, yeah, my Modern Renaissance palette. So straying away a little bit from the powders, even though we are definitely gonna go back to those because powders are everything. I love this mascara. I'm wearing it today. I didn't put that many coats of it on today because I wasn't like trying to go all out with my makeup today. Lashes stand up, make some voluminous, make some thick, a little bit thick, not too thick, because you know that's never a good thing, but love this mascara. If you haven't tried it, please try it because it will change your life. You don't need to spend $25 on a mascara, even though it's nice to sometimes. I mean, I get it. I like the Better Than Sex mascara. I like the Roller Lash mascara. I understand. Couple coats, you're good to go. Your lashes are looking good. Everyone's gonna compliment you. That boy that you like in chemistry class, he's gonna be like, oh girl, I know you're wearing the Essence mascara. And you're like, yes boy. Try it out, please. So next thing I have on my list of top 10 is my ColourPop eyeshadows. ColourPop eyeshadows, super cheap. I'm telling you, absolutely amazing. You will not regret getting these. I have 5 different shades with me right now. This one is Lala. This is one of their Super Shocks. I mean, okay, let me try and show you this gold reflection. Come on, guys, come on. It's like a rose gold. It is a rose gold. Pretty positive. Rose gold, bronze. I don't know if you can really, like, look at that shine. I know you want it. I know you want it. There you go. There's a swatch of Lala. One swatch. The next one I have is Cheeky. This is just a like light pink, blush pink. It's, I mean, I don't know if it's really gonna show up on my arm, but it's just a little, it doesn't have any gold to it. Well, actually it does have a little bit of rose gold reflections, but it's not anything where you're gonna put it on your eyes. And if you use it in your crease or use it on your eyelid, it's gonna be like, whoa, it is shiny. Like, it's not gonna be like that. Yeah, this one is kind of more where you're gonna see it on your eyes than swatching it, because I don't know, it's just not a super well, it's pigmented but not a super dark color. So there is that one in Cheeky. Next one I have is called Sailor. This one is, okay, if you were to take a mermaid and put it into an eyeshadow, this is what it would look like. Definitely. It is kind of, how do I even explain this? It's kind of like a light silver with bluish and pinkish reflections. It's a very subtle shimmer, but it has blue and pink reflections in it, and it just kind of looks like a mermaid scale. That's what it really reminds me of. I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but there's that one for you. Alrighty, the next one I have is Don't Give a F word. I don't want to say it. DGAF. That's what it's called. Here's that for you. It could have some maybe pink undertones, maybe rose gold undertones, but there is that one. It's just a bronze, really pretty. So the last one I have is Nillionaire, not Millionaire, Nillionaire. And this one is really bronze, like really bronze. There's that one. It's like a gold bronze, almost where you want to call it gold, but it's too brownish to call it gold. It has too much of a brown like undertone to call it gold. All right, so there is that one, and looks like a gold bar on my arm. So there are all the ColourPop eyeshadows. I mean, pigmented, shiny, shocking, super shock. Why they're called that, you should definitely try them out. 10 out of 10 recommend. Urban Decay Primer Potion. Don't know why I couldn't remember the name for a second. Urban Decay Primer Potion, absolutely amazing. Makes your eyeshadow stay all day. But eyeshadow's a huge deal to me because I started getting into it about 1.5 years ago, 2 years ago. So it's a huge deal when I do my eyeshadow really well, and I don't want it to go away throughout the day. I've already gone through one of these. I have 3 more of them. This is all I asked for during Christmas, so that's why I get so many. If you're sitting here for 20 minutes trying to just blend your crease and you get that girl slayed and you think it looks really good and you're gonna go out and let it wear off in an hour, no. You want this stuff. This stuff will keep it on, guaranteed. Alrighty, so going back to eyeshadows, don't mind this. It's a little bit dirty. I know. I take it everywhere. I use it for every single dance. I used it for Halloween. I got it for my birthday last year when I was 16, now I'm 17. So it's been a minute. We got a little bit of eyeshadow stains right here, but it's going strong. This is the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe. Literally best palette you could probably purchase. I mean, come on. The shade range in here, what? And just the quality of the eyeshadows. I use this probably about 2 times a week to 3 times a week. If I'm not using this, I'm using my Modern Renaissance. If I'm not using my Modern Renaissance, I'm using my Carly Bybel palette. So this is a big deal in my makeup routine, and I mean, I've had it for over a year and it doesn't really look worn down. Like, yeah, sure, I got it a little bit dirty. I use it all the time, but it's not worn down, it's not falling out, it's not breaking. It's amazing. I love the shades in here. We got all our, you know, warmer shades, some cooler shades, we got our colorful shades. I mean, it's the best of 3 worlds, isn't it? Alright, so let's switch it up a little bit. Go into some foundation. Alright, this is the Maybelline 24 Hour Foundation. I am an oily girl. Let me tell you, this foundation, whenever I use it, I don't really get oily until like literally 10 o'clock at night. This stuff stays up so well on my foundation, or on my face, and I don't really use primers because I just don't really need to use primers. They don't keep me to where I look cakey matte, but they keep me to where I look healthy matte. Not too oily, not too dry, just that nice shine. The one that everyone loves, the one that Rihanna wears, the one that Beyonce wears, the one that Tati wears super well with a beauty blender. I use my Real Techniques one. Sometimes I'll even go in, apply it with a stippling brush, and then go over it with my beauty blender. Looks really, really nice. Really good foundations if you're coming from an oily, super full coverage, and long wearing side. This is the foundation for you. Alright, so next thing we're going to be talking about is the Coty Airspun Powder. You can find this at your drugstores. Well, some drugstores. I get mine from Walgreens. I usually get the translucent, and if they don't have the translucent, I get naturally neutral skin. I suggest not putting this on, not putting this anywhere and letting it bake because it is just so intense of a powder. Here's my trick. What I do with this is I'll take my beauty blender, put it where I would bake, and then as soon as I'm done, I will wipe it on for you. And if you are leaving this sit and bake on your face, I'm telling you, if you look dry, you're gonna look cakey. So spray that when you're done with some setting spray and you'll be set if you really want to leave it bake. Alrighty, so for our next product, we have the Stila Glitter glitter eyeshadow. This stuff is amazing because actually the girl that sold this to me in Ulta was telling me about this trick. Is you can either put it right on your wrist and you can either put it right on your wrist and just dab it a little bit and dab it a little bit on your eyeshadow if you don't want that much glitter, or you can take this baby, apply it right onto your lid, and dude, let me tell you how glittery this stuff is. Show you a little glimpse of it. Like, look at that glitter. Take the other side. It is crazy, and it's not super chunky, so it's not gonna feel weird on your eyes. It's not gonna feel heavy. Like, just look at that. Alrighty guys, so last but definitely not least, I have my Catrice Liquid Camouflage Concealer. This concealer is $6. Cheaper than the Fit Me one, cheaper than the Tarte Shape Tape, cheaper than a lot of them. $6. I just put this over where I needed to, and it blended into my skin really well. It made me look like I had full coverage when I didn't because I wasn't wearing foundation. But this stuff is just so amazing that it makes you look like you literally don't need a foundation. But I am in the shade 005 Light Natural. I love this stuff. Absolutely amazing. What is this? That's makeup, of course. I found mine at Ulta. I don't know really where else they sell Catrice besides that because I've never really seen it. Alrighty guys, so thank you for staying till the end of this video, and thank you for watching the whole way through. I know I get a little bit annoying to watch. I am definitely excited to start this channel, so let me know definitely what you guys want to see because I want to post what you want to see. I will work my hardest to try and keep this consistent. I am a busy girl. Definitely thank you for watching this video, and be sure to look forward to more coming, and have an amazing day, you guys.